Hi, good afternoon. Morgan with you this afternoon. Very excited to be here and talking about the first ever Wine, Women, and Shoes event benefiting the Ronald McDonald House charities here in the Texas Panhandle and Amarillo. Executive Director Shelley Cunningham with me today. Shelley, I'm happy that you're here with us.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here with you.
Now, this is so exciting. It is your first ever, and we have wonderful news from y'all about the event this afternoon.
We're sold out.
Ah, that is wonderful. I'm so excited about that for you guys. Now, the Wine, Women, and Shoes event at the Amarillo Civic Center. The folks that got the tickets, let's talk about some of the wonderful things that's going to be happening that night.
It is going to be so much fun. So we sold 350 tickets, and we're going to start at 6:00 on Thursday night, and folks will come in, and we have wine, obviously wine tasting stations, and food, heavy hors d'oeuvres. That will be the meal for the evening.
Okay.
And then shopping, we are bringing in 9 vendors. Some of these are places that don't have storefronts. It's not a shop that you can go to here in Amarillo, but they will be at our event. And then silent auction. We'll have silent auction items. And we have a super fun raffle that will be awarded at the very end of the event. So we have a closet full of incredible stuff. And the anchor item in the closet is a $4,000 Barnes jewelry shopping spree.
Oh my goodness.
But the value of the closet is over $10,000. So
Wow.
we'll sell 100 tickets for $100. And then at the very end of the night, we'll draw a lucky bidder number out, and one lucky person will win over $10,000 in the closet.
That is so wonderful. And of course, every bit of this going back to the Ronald McDonald House charity here in the Texas Panhandle. You guys do such good work. Very briefly, let's remind everyone how you guys help the community here.
So this is our 40th birthday. This year is our 40th birthday. And, Morgan, more and more you hear in the news, medical service providers are not staying out in rural communities. And even if you do have maybe a doctor for your older population, or maybe you actually have an obstetrician or a baby doctor, they are not specialists. They are not the ones. If you have an early baby that's in the neonatal ICU, you have to come to Amarillo. If you have a child that is needing cancer treatment, a lot of that treatment is going to happen in Amarillo.
Right.
If you have a child that's in an accident, like maybe an ATV accident or a horse riding accident, they're coming to Amarillo. And so I just think it's such a blessing that more than 40 years ago, there were folks in Amarillo who said, we know these families are going to need a place to stay. And so we have 12 bedrooms, 12 private bedrooms. I think it's nicer than a hotel. Our house is only 2 years old. We rebuilt the house a couple of years ago, but there's no fee for families to come and stay. So they get a private bedroom, a private bathroom. We have hot meals prepared in the evening. They have breakfast items that they can eat here or take to the hospital. We have commercial washers and dryers, so our families can do their laundry and do it very quickly. We have transportation. We have 2 vehicles, and we are able to transport families. So, we've had families come from Wellington or Booker or Dalhart, and maybe mom and dad share a car, and someone is going back to work. Usually dad. I'm not going to say always dad, but let's say somebody has to go back to work and take the car. Then that whoever's here taking care of the child needs transportation, and we're able to provide transportation. And I think just the most important thing is we have compassionate staff members and incredible volunteers, and there's someone at the front desk 24 hours a day. And so when a family comes in and says, our baby gained an ounce, like I never knew that life could be measured by ounces. And it's so exciting when a NICU baby gains an ounce. Or when a family comes in and says, oh, they had to put our baby back in the incubator today, or our cancer kid has to have 2 more months of treatment. There is always someone here. And we're not counselors. We're not medical service providers. but just people that care and can listen and help that family navigate the stress, help them figure out what's the next step, what's the next thing we're going to do.
Let me tell you, being from a small town here in the Texas Panhandle myself, the service you guys provide, pardon me, being a home away from home for folks in a time of need, because when you're in a time of need, it's stressful enough. And like you said, it keeps a couple of things off your shoulder that you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about food, don't have to worry about shelter, and you can pay attention to what is the most important for you right then. So I am so happy that you guys sold this event out. I am so happy about that.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, there are still ways people can contribute and support. There's still,
okay.
So after the event starts at 6 o'clock, at 7:30, we have 28 local men in the community, all different aspects of our community. They're on our Facebook page. They're on our website. You can look at them. But they are called the Soul, SOLE, not SOUL. The Soul.
Like you, yeah.
Yeah, like you. And each one committed to raising $500 to come straight to the families at the Ronald McDonald House. But it is a competition. So the soul man that raises the most money will be crowned at the event. He will be crowned King of Soul. And so there's a pretty stiff competition. And I know one of the guys has already raised almost $4,000. But
wow.
I think there's a couple of dark horses. I think there's a couple of guys that have all their friends set. And I think they're going to be like midnight, the night before the event, put your donation in for me. I want to surprise everybody. So.
Oh my gosh, I love that. That is so much fun. Yes. And I was talking a few minutes ago, we were kind of chatting behind the scenes here, that next year, whenever the event comes around, it will be your second.
Yes.
So do not delay, number one, on getting tickets.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yes. Get the tickets quickly, and you guys might maybe make the event a touch bigger. We
might. We'll see. We want to do this event well. Like I said, we sold 350 tickets, and we want to really make it the best that those 350 people, just like the best time they can have. And then they're going to tell everybody, and everybody's going to want to come next year. So
now I want to let everybody know too, by the way, and thank you guys for this so much. We do have tickets.
That's right.
That we'll be giving away. So if you want tickets to the event, they are still out there, but you're going to have to listen to Eagle to grab some of those. Yes.
We kept 12 tickets out. We had 6 sponsors that sponsored just tickets that we could give away on the radio. That's what they sponsored. So there are 12 lucky people are going to get a second chance.
Awesome. Shelley, thank you so much for joining us today. I've enjoyed talking to you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having us. Thank you for letting us talk about the Ronald McDonald House. Morgan, I always say people don't really know about Ronald McDonald House. They know the name, but if they have not needed it, or if a friend or family member hasn't needed it, they really don't always know. And an opportunity to talk with you and an opportunity for your audience to hear about the Ronald McDonald House means that there's a family out there that's gonna get some help that might not have received help. So thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Anytime we can help you guys out, be sure to contact us and let us know. Again, Shelley, Wine, Women, and Shoes, Amarillo Civic Center, coming up to 23rd. Congratulations on the wonderful event, the wonderful outpouring of the community for this brand new event. So thank you, and I'll plan on talking to you next year. How about that?
All right. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much.